Welcome back, my fellow mobile gamers. My name is NimbleThor, and it is time for another TLDR roundup of the 4 most interesting mobile games I played last week. Now, as always in these videos, we're gonna spend just a single minute per game, and today's roster of games include a solitaire-like RPG game with roguelike gameplay elements, a fun strategy RPG with no auto combat, energy systems, all the like, a high-quality 2D platform shooter that reminded me of Lost Socks Naughty Brothers, and lastly, a turn-based gacha RPG with a huge community of loyal fans on Reddit. So now, just lean back, relax for a few minutes, and let's get started with this week's first game. Bombastic Brothers is an awesome, high-quality, hero-based 2D platform shooter with no energy systems, which means we can play as much as we want, and it's kinda sad that I have to even emphasize that, but I guess, that's just mobile gaming these days. The core gameplay has us jump and shoot our way through a bunch of story campaign levels and daily missions to unlock new heroes and gear while upgrading our spaceship in between levels to unlock new gameplay features and increase our max hero level. There is a PvP feature in this game, but it's sadly just a boring bot-controlled PvP setup, so there's nothing really too exciting to say about that. And as for the monetization, we have to wait for our home base to upgrade, and being developed by my.com, there are of course a few pay/grind walls throughout the game, but despite this less than ideal monetization model, I'm still confident that many will enjoy the game for its fantastic run-and-gun gameplay. The game requires online access, it takes up 304 MB of space, it's out on Android and on iOS, and if you like 2D platform shooters, then Bombastic Brothers won't disappoint as long as you can live with the slight grind walls found throughout this game. Now, today's next game is one that really positively surprised me when I played it. I didn't expect that it would be this good, but it's called First Summoner, and it's a strategy RPG that plays a bit like a PvE-focused fantasy Clash Royale game, which means that we take control of a main hero, and then we deploy units as we run through the game's many levels. Oh, and there's no autoplay, there's no energy system, and there's no wait for loot boxes to unlock mechanic either in this game. I really enjoyed the gameplay's focus on tactic rather than action and speed as well, which has us gather a perfect team of units with an appropriate average mana cost, and equip the proper items on our main hero before heading into PvE levels and PvP matches. The game just looks great, the controls work well, and because of its focus on PvE instead of PvP, the in-app purchases that provide paying users a pay-to-progress fast advantage don't really impact the rest of us too much, as we're not forced to engage with those other players. The game requires online access, it sets you back 1 GB of space, it's available on Android and on iOS, and First Summoner is actually a surprisingly solid casual RPG that I can definitely recommend you guys to check out. And actually, let's just stay in this RPG team-based subgenre, because today's next game, Epic 7, is a Korean team-based gacha RPG as well, and this game has got quite a bit of good things going for it. It has a huge Reddit community of loyal fans, it has over-the-top skill animations, and it has English voiceovers that, surprisingly, tell a decently interesting story as well. As with any gacha RPG, we set up a team of heroes, and then we head into the game's many turn-based levels, where each of our heroes have 3 different abilities that they can use. Or, you can just use the auto system and just let the game play itself instead. Make no mistake though, the game is definitely of high quality and it has really interesting heroes as well, but there's just a ton of in-app purchases going up to $100, which gives paying users a huge pay-to-progress fast advantage. And since we're not told how much damage each of our heroes' skills deal, the combat feels more random than tactical as well. The game requires online access, it takes up 2 GB of space, has been available on Android and iOS for about a year now, and while the RNG gets pretty bad in this game, some people really love Epic 7 even after months of playing as a free player, so it's definitely still worth considering checking out if you like these types of games. And now, my fellow mobile gamers, for something I really liked this week. It's a game called Solitairica, and it's a solitaire-like RPG card game with roguelike elements. So explained very simply, the game has us clear piles of face-up cards to defeat enemies and use spells to protect ourselves and strategize our next move. As we attempt to get through Solitairica's many rounds of enemies without dying, we earn gold, which can be spent on buying items and spells that last until the next time we die, and we earn diamonds, which can be used to permanently upgrade our deck or buy entirely new decks when we die. What I really like about this game is that it's casual and fun, yet hardcore and challenging, and the roguelike progression, the procedurally generated enemies, and the many spells and items cards that can be combined in various ways keeps the game fresh even after hours of playing it. If you're on an Android device, you can try out this game for free with a $4 in-app purchase, then unlocking the full game, which gives us more cards and more decks, and on iOS, it comes at a $4 upfront premium price. The game can be played offline, it takes up 259 MB of space, it's available on Android and on iOS, and if you like casual card RPGs, this one is a must play and it's my favorite game of the week. And that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, that you'll leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. And do also let me know what your favorite mobile game is at the moment on your way out. But most importantly of all though, till next time, remember to keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.